celestial beings, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Celeste Simone, and here on my channel I offer pick a card tarot readings just like this one, as well as other spiritual guidance videos and heart-centered energy healing. So if that is something that you are interested in, please be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings. We're back once again with another 31 days of Halloween tarot pick a card readings, which I'll be doing throughout the month of October, so be sure to follow along and see all of the fun pick a card readings that I am super excited to be sharing with you throughout the entire month. With that said, today is no different. We have another Halloween themed pick a card tarot reading where we're going to dive into what your biggest fears are. So if you're as excited and intrigued as I am to find out what your biggest fears are, then go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and let's dive into these piles. Pile number 1 is the candy corn. Pile number 2 is a full moon. Pile number 3 is a bat. And pile number 4 is a crystal ball. Now's your opportunity to pause the video if you need to and take some time to select which pile or piles you most resonate with for this reading. Once you have found the pile or piles, you can head on down into the description box below where I've posted the timestamps for you, so you can head right on over to your reading. Please keep in mind that these are general readings, so be sure to keep only the messages that resonate with you and leave the rest. Those are most likely for somebody else who has also chosen that pile. But I do believe everything happens for a reason, so please be sure to watch the pile or piles all the way through to the end of the reading so you can receive the message or messages that drew you to that pile. Okay, you guys, let's not waste any more time. I will see you over at your reading. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 1. I have your pile right here, so let's not waste any more time. Let's find out what are your biggest fears. We have the Queen of Pumpkins, the 2 of Bats, the 10 of Bats, and the King of Bats. So I'm seeing that for you, group 1, you're very much grounded and you like to stay busy, but you also like to feel value. So you like to really work on stuff that matters to you in the physical, tangible world. So I feel like you like to feel useful and of value through your work and through your successes in life. So first I'm seeing that you may have a fear of not being successful enough or not providing enough for your family or really doing enough where you are gaining, financial security and freedom. So I feel that there is a fear there of not being able to, if you were to not be financially secure, although I do see that you are, and I see that you are very successful in whatever you are doing right now with the Queen of Pumpkins. I feel as though you are in a good place financially, but there may be a fear there of lack, and maybe if you were to not be successful, then there may be a deep-seated fear of that. And I also see that there's a fear of making decisions or sticking or committing to something, because I feel with the 2 of Bats that there's almost a fear that you're not going to make the right decision. So sometimes you may get stuck trying to decide on something because you're afraid of failure in some ways, which is kind of similar to the Queen of Pumpkins as well, where you may just be fearful that if you make the wrong decision, it may end up in a failure and you would feel really down and really kind of put that burden on yourself of why, not making the right decision. And I am seeing with the 10 of Bats, and the bats, by the way, is the sword suit in the normal tarot card, but in the Halloween deck, it is bats. So with the 10 of Bats, yeah, I see that that would weigh really heavily on you. But I also see with the King of Bats as well, this, desire to have clear focus and knowing, almost like wanting to know what lies ahead. So you may be kind of feeling like you like the comfort of knowing what to expect in things, and that's why when maybe big decisions come up, you may be a bit fearful of kind of the outcome if you make the wrong decision and wondering, am I going to do the wrong thing? And then putting that blame on yourself way too much, because of course you can't control everything and know exactly, the perfect decision every single time. Everybody makes mistakes, but I totally understand that fear or that anxiety about making decisions and kind of sticking with them as well and feeling confident in your decision making. Okay, let's keep going with the oracle cards. We have Propel, Date, and appearance. Okay, well, first with Propel, I do feel, again, I feel as though that you're afraid of things slowing you down as well. With the Bats energy, I feel like you probably have a very strong direction, and with the Queen of Pumpkins as well, you like to create, so you like to be doing things and you feel fulfillment from that. So I feel like with Propel, there's a fear of something holding you back or keeping you from doing what you want to do in life because of maybe making the wrong decision again, or because maybe somebody, you know, you feel like somebody could prevent you from being being as successful as you could be. So I feel like there may be a fear there of slowing down. So you may be working yourself a little too hard because you're afraid if you stop, you may lose your complete momentum. But just be aware, you know, that it's okay to rest from time to time. That may even give you more energy in the long run if you rest now. And I also see from date and appearance that you may be a bit self-conscious about your appearance or fearful of how people may judge your appearance. And with date, there may be a fear there of, you know, going out on dates and putting yourself out there, which is super scary for sure. But, you know, everybody has that fear. That's a total normal fear to have. And you may be fearful too. I'm just sensing with the date card, you may be fearful of like scary, ghostly movies as well. So you may avoid those. But yeah, I feel like with appearance and date, you know, deep down, you may be fearful of that judgment when you're going on a date, when you're putting yourself out there, and fearful that other people are judging your appearance. Okay, and next we have enchantment, we have union, and we have strength. So these three cards are representing really how to move past these fears and how you can kind of heal those fears and move forward. And I do see that, you know, there's union, there is opportunity for connecting with others. I feel as though once you do kind of put yourself out there, you're going to find somebody who really you feel comfortable with. You will be overcoming that fear through going out there, you know, putting yourself out there as much as you can, and then actually finding somebody who you know is on the same page with you, who just has the same energy as you. And I feel like what's going to happen is that union is definitely going to make you feel more confident in yourself, knowing that you can kind of do that and knowing that you have overcome that fear. It's really just a matter of, you know, taking it little by little, doing a little here and there, putting yourself out there, maybe just connecting with people online or just even downloading a dating app just to check it out. It's not always easy to put yourself out there, but it's important to know that you do have this strength within you. You already know this. And I feel like, you know, you're a strong person and you're a powerful person with the Queen of Pumpkins. So I feel like you are super able to overcome these fears, and you know that. And I feel too that you don't even let, you know, that your appearance or anything like that hold you back from your accomplishments and achievements. And I feel too that, you know, you may already be in a relationship right now or very soon with union. So it's not a matter of that you're actually like stopping yourself from being successful because of these kind of fears within you. And I do see with enchantment too that there are a lot of qualities about you that are very enchanting and beautiful. So I feel like with appearance, even though, you know, you may have fears like this, you probably already know, but you know, you're probably the only one that notices any of those flaws that you see in yourself. And you may already know kind of deep down, like, yeah, it's just something that like I'm self-conscious about, but I'm actually very enchanting in real life. So I feel like you're actually very attractive, but you just kind of have those fears of judgment from others kind of looking at you at your physical appearance. And of course, there's other things too about you that are enchanting other than just your physical appearance. You have a lot of other things to offer. I mean, there's intelligence here with the King of Bats and with the Queen of Pumpkins. You seem to be very grounded, very responsible as well. So I feel like there are so many other things about you that are worth giving yourself credit for. And ultimately, I just feel as though, you know, with you guys, moving past this is just a matter of either taking, you know, steps forward to maybe go on dates. Maybe that's something that you really want to set as a goal for yourself right now. It's just kind of going out on some dates or putting yourself out there a little bit. And I do feel like this is going to ultimately, it's going to, you know, result in a really great relationship. So even if you have to kind of kiss a few frogs along the way, you will find find your prince or princess or king or queen in the end. And you do have the strength to accomplish this. And you guys know that already. I feel like ultimately you are a very confident group in yourself. Okay, group one, that is going to do it for this reading. I really hope these messages were helpful to you. Please give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below if you did enjoy this reading. I would love that so much. And if you have not done so already, but you do enjoy my readings, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings so that you can also follow along with 31 days of Halloween pick a card tarot readings. So I really hope that you'll join us for the month of October and beyond as well. But last but not least, if you would like a personal reading, you can find my personal readings listed on my website, celestesimone.com, which is linked in the description box below. That is going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 2. I have your pile right here, so let's not waste any more time. Let's find out what are some of your biggest fears. We have the 10 of Ghosts, the Ace of Imps or Wands, the 3 of Bats, and we have the Hanged Man. Okay, group 2, right away I am seeing that family and relationships are very important to you. So I do see as though, and I feel like as though you may be starting a new relationship or just starting a new kind of time in your life where you've definitely had some positive things happen in your life lately. Maybe it was kind of having a child or getting together with somebody. Just there's a lot of positive things with the 10 of Ghosts, and I feel like you finally had like a happy ending to a certain time in your life. And I see with the Ace of Imps or Wands that you actually are kind of starting your energy to shift in a new part of your life. I feel like there's some fear there of heartbreak. So I feel like your biggest fear may be somebody betraying you, somebody letting you down, maybe somebody even being unfaithful to you in some way. That is definitely a strong fear there. Maybe it is because you have had that experience in the past, or maybe just because you know that that would be really hurtful. So I am seeing that that is one of your biggest fears, is having somebody let you down, maybe lie to you, be dishonest or something like that, because you know, having a strong family, having a strong relationship and connection is so powerful and so important to you. And I do see with the Hanged Man as well, I feel as though there is another side of this that is worth kind of looking into, looking within about. And I'm seeing that with the Hanged Man, that this may have caused you to kind of put some things on hold, or you may be fearful about moving forward with something because of maybe not being able to trust somebody. So I feel like there may be a fear of moving forward with a new beginning of some kind because of, you know, this feeling of being in limbo, this feeling of being stuck and not really knowing maybe who to trust or what to do next. Okay, let's head on into the Oracle cards for some more messages. We have Expulsion, Courage, and Feminine. Okay, you guys, I feel as though your divine feminine energy may be under threat or something like that, because I feel like there may be somebody who is needed to be removed from your life with expulsion, or maybe you are trying to push this person away. I feel as though there's certain things in your life that you may be afraid to push away because of not really knowing what the end result will be, not really knowing how that will turn out if you do kind of clear away those things from you. So I feel as though for you, group 2, now might be a time for removing things in your life that are no longer serving you and releasing those shadows, getting rid of the things that are threatening this divine feminine energy. I feel as though too, you may be fearful of speaking out, or the masculine energy within you. There may be kind of a tipping towards more divine feminine energy than divine masculine, which is, you know, it doesn't really matter if you're male or female, and that doesn't make you, I don't want to make that sound like that makes you weak or anything like that, but I feel as though, especially with the Hanged Man, that things may have been put on pause for you, which is divine feminine, where you are maybe even releasing some things and kind of processing certain things right now. But I feel as though you may be fearful of your divine masculine energy side, which is the action, which is the, you know, expulsion energy as well, and the courage to take certain actions as well, because the divine feminine holds a space and is very powerful in its own right, but there may be a imbalancement where there's more feminine energy here than divine masculine. So you may want to just kind of look into that a little bit more. So you may have a bit of a fear of that divine masculine energy within you. Okay, and lastly, we'll see we have surrender, divine timing, and hope. Okay, so these cards are really representing how you can banish these fears in your life, how you can move past them and move and work through them. And I am seeing with surrender, divine timing, and hope, you know, you may just be struggling to force things to happen in a way that they're just not going to happen as quickly, because there's almost, you know, right now is you're in divine feminine energy. And even if you have a fear of divine masculine energy, all you need to do is just surrender to what is within. It's not like you have to necessarily do a ton of like work or make yourself feel uncomfortable. Just kind of trust in the divine timing of things, and everything's going to be removed from your life in divine timing that is no longer serving you. So I feel that just having hope, this energy, the energy of hope, is opening yourself up to the possibilities and to what is needed, you know, to what is going to be brought effortlessly into your life, which is also a divine feminine energy, is kind of opening up to just the possibilities, and also having complete trust and faith in the divine timing of things in the universe, and letting go of the fear and the control by just kind of letting go of how things turn out in the future, and just accepting where you're at right now, with even if you're just not sure of the truth of a situation, and that's kind of putting you on hold and bringing some fear into your life. I feel as though, you know, right now, if this is your biggest fear, not knowing who to trust, I would just surrender to that fear. Know that that is just where you're at right now. Don't try to fix it right now, but in divine timing and with a little bit of courage, you know, trusting, you're going to find new hope. You're going to feel as though you are going to get the answers you need. You know, it's just a matter of trusting that this is going to come to you in divine timing when you need it, and be open to receiving those messages. Listening to your intuition right now will be really important, which is also that divine feminine energy. Okay, group 2, I hope these messages were helpful to you. If you did enjoy this reading, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and comment down below to let me know. I would appreciate that so much. Also, if you have not done so already, but you do enjoy these readings, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings, so that you will also be able to follow along with us for this 31 days of Halloween tarot pick a card readings, which I hope you'll come and join us for. Last but not least, if you would like a personal reading, you can find all of my personal readings listed on my website, celestesimone.com, which is also linked in the description box below. That is going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 3. I have your pile right here, so let's not waste any more time. Let's dive right on into your reading and find out what are your biggest fears right now. So we have the Queen of Imps or Wands, we have the Emperor, we have the 9 of Bats, and we have the 7 of Pumpkins. Okay, so I feel as though for you, group 3, that there may be a fear of losing yourself, losing your true self, because I feel like it's almost like the world has hardened you or made you kind of lose that beautiful creative spark that's within you, and that inner sense of, you know, imagination and kind of just like faith in the unknown and in the almost like a magical world. Because I feel like with the Queen of Imps in reverse, I feel like you may be feeling right now that you're cut off from that side of yourself. That you feel like with the Emperor that you are just kind of being forced into this very masculine society that is kind of forcing you to work. And you almost feel like you're stuck in that society. You feel like you're trapped. And I do feel like the 9 of Bats, this type of lifestyle and things like that, that may be weighing heavily on you. I feel like you are fearing that maybe you're just going to be stuck doing something that you hate for your, you know, the rest of your life. So there's a fear there of losing your true self, your authentic self deep down, because I feel like your authentic self wants to be creative. You want to be spontaneous. Even sometimes you want to be just kind of free-spirited in a lot of way, and you may feel disconnected from that free spirit. But I do feel that that free spirit is deep down within you, and I feel like reconnecting on your own time as much as you can may be very healing for you. You may need to kind of reconnect with your creative side, whether that's, you know, doing something artistic or just going out in nature. But I feel like there is this divine, magical, feminine energy within you, and you may just feel like you're being bogged down by society and societal expectations, because I feel like with the Seven of Pumpkins too, you may want to kind of merge the two together right now, and you're just not sure how to do it, and that may be weighing heavily on you as well. I also feel like with Seven of Pumpkins that you may be working really hard on something and really trying to see the results, and you're just fearful that that may never happen, that you may never reap the rewards of all your hard work. And that again is that feeling of like oppression, that like you won't feel valuable or you won't feel good about yourself unless you succeed in some way. And I do feel that the Seven of Pumpkins is letting us know, or it's really actually Pentacles in the original tarot suit, but basically I think it's letting you know that this is eventually going to pay off, and whatever kind of stress you're going through right now with the Nine of Bats, that is going to kind of dissipate as you move forward. You're definitely working on something that is going to help you out long term. All right, so be sure to also, you know, trust and connect with your intuition again, because I feel like there may be a disconnect there, and you may be just feeling that as well. And that may be a fear of yours, that you can't be your authentic self in your daily life. Okay, let's keep going with some more messages. We have caution, patience, imagination. Yeah. So these are kind of the things that are really needed for you right now. You know, caution, patience, and imagination. The caution, I feel like be careful not to get swept up too much in the expectations of society. I feel with the Emperor in this case, usually this energy can be kind of positive and creating a secure balance in your life. But I feel like right now with caution as well, it's just telling me that there may be too much pressure that you're putting on yourself. You may have that fear of failing and fear of never reaping the rewards, as I mentioned. So patience is definitely needed. And again, we have imagination, which I mentioned, this need for imagination, for opening yourself up to this divine magical energy of the divine feminine that brings that magic back into your life. So you maybe need to connect with that side of yourself. You may have been just kind of like brought down by daily life, by work, even by expectations of society and by a family even. So I feel like now's the time to just be patient with whatever you're working on. Give yourself a break and reconnect with your divine energy again, your higher self, and connecting with that magic of life, which this month is the perfect time to do it because the veil is at its thinnest. And I just feel like Halloween and October in general, and the fall in general really, is such a magical time of year. So now's a great time to reconnect with that side of yourself. Okay, and next we have balance, abundance, and healing. So these cards are representing kind of how you can move through some of these fears that you're feeling right now. And it seems really clear to me, you know, there's a balance, abundance, and healing. So there is a balance between the work that you are doing and the fun, you know, the serious nature of maybe your day-to-day, where you maybe feel like you have to just be so super focused on the outcome, and you may be getting caught up in the seriousness of it. But I feel like there is going to be balance, and I do feel like the secret of this to receiving the abundance as well is balance and healing. I feel like abundance is there. We see that with the Seven of Pumpkins as well. The abundance is coming, but patience is needed. You know, and abundance is also appearing right above patience. So patience is going to be needed to receive the abundance. But in the meantime, finding balance in your life between your divine feminine, divine masculine energy, reconnecting with your creative self is going to be very healing. So right now you are needing to heal that side of yourself, the side that loves imagination, that loves magic, which again, healing is appearing above imagination. So reconnecting with that side of yourself, maybe getting some crystals, or even doing a tarot reading maybe, or doing some kind of ceremony where you connect with nature again. Maybe you have a fire outside, a bonfire, something like that, to connect with the elements and just feel the magic of nature and the magic of life again. I feel like these are the kinds of things that are going to be very healing for you, group 3. So that is going to do it for your reading. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading and that the messages were helpful to you. If you did enjoy this reading, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below. I would appreciate that so much. And if you have not done so already, but you are enjoying my readings, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings so that you can also join in on the 31 days of Halloween tarot pick a card readings that I'll be doing for the entire month. Last but not least, if you would like a personal reading, you can find them listed on my website, celestesimone.com, which is linked in the description box below. That is going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 4. I have your pile right here, so let's not waste any more time. Let's dive on into your reading and find out what are your biggest fears. We have the Ace of Ghosts or Cups, the 5 of Ghosts, we have the 2 of Ghosts, and lastly we have the 9 of Imps or the 9 of Wands. Okay, group 4, the cards are picking up on a fear of a new relationship that has started. I feel as though there is a fear of maybe connecting with this person or being, emotionally hurt. So in general, this may just be a fear of having your feelings hurt and being taken advantage of. I see there's the 2 of Ghosts and I also see the 5 of Ghosts, which to me just mentions kind of like heartbreak or feelings that you may feel as though somebody lets you down in a relationship, a connection. This could even be in a friendship or with a family member, just the fear of having your feelings hurt, because I see with the Ace of Ghosts that you really do have some deep emotions. You may even be a healer yourself. So starting a new relationship can really be scary because your emotions are so highly tuned into this person and very powerful and strong, so definitely I can see how this could be a big fear of yours right now, is having your heart broken. And I see with the 9 of Imps, so there's some positive energy here too, because I feel as though you do have this drive to overcome obstacles and to take on challenges and work through them and work past them. So I feel as though you wouldn't let this hold you back if this ever were to happen to you, or if it had happened in the past. I feel like you have this drive to really overcome any of these fears or any of these challenges that could arise, even if your feelings are hurt. I also feel like you may have a fear of never getting over somebody from the past as well. There may be a fear that you're never going to fully heal from some heartbreak in the past. But I do feel that with the Ace of Ghosts or Cups, I feel like you are already healing this within yourself. And I feel as though, maybe some wounds never heal completely, but I do feel that you're already coming to a much better place in your life as far as being healed from perhaps a past relationship, if that is also the case. And I also feel, again, you're not going to let this hold you back. You're going to use this, these experiences and any heartbreak that you've had, you're going to use this to empower yourself and overcome challenges and just realize how strong you really truly are. So let's head on into the oracle cards for even more messages. We have Frigid, Hypnosis, and Misunderstood. So what I'm seeing from this energy with Frigid and Hypnosis is that you may feel as though that in order to cope with the fear of having your heart broken again, that you have to harden your heart, or that you have to cut yourself off from your emotions altogether. But really, and this may be a fear that you're going to get swept up in something again, where maybe in your past relationship you almost felt like you were under hypnosis. You felt like you were fooled into thinking that somebody really loved you, or just like you feel gaslighted in some way by somebody from your past. Now, I do feel though that I feel like there's a misunderstanding here, that I feel closing yourself off and hardening yourself is going to not make you feel better. it's actually going to cut you off from healing. It's actually going to cut you off from the people who really are going to be able to give you full love and give you the love that you deserve. So it is important to heal your heart rather than feeling as though you have to cut it off and close it off, because your emotions are actually very powerful. And if you are a healer or an empath, which you may be, and that may be why you're feeling like you have to close them off, but what I found is that being an empath, you know, your emotions, that is your most powerful ally, because your emotions are going to be telling you the truth. They are your intuition. They are guiding you and telling you the truth of the situation. So closing yourself off to them is going to weaken your abilities and weaken your actual power. And it's more so about moving into your emotions, you know, transmuting them and healing them as those come up, rather than trying to shut them off completely. That just has never worked for me personally. It only made me feel worse. So that would be something that I would mention to you guys to consider is, you know, don't feel like your emotions are the enemy. Yes, you know, this person, whoever hurt you, or even just the fear of somebody hurting you, maybe you're closing yourself off just because of that fear. But ultimately, I feel like this is not the best way to go about it with misunderstood. I feel that you are probably better off embracing those emotions, embracing your empath abilities, and starting to learn more about them and how you can kind of work through them, rather than trying to shut them down, because that may actually hurt you more than anything. Okay, and next we have Guardian Angel, Centering, and Peace. So these cards are representing kind of what is needed in order to move through these fears and to kind of help you out moving forward. So I do see that you have a guardian angel. So I feel like because you have these abilities, these healing abilities, you do have a guardian angel watching over you and trying to help you, and also trying to awaken you to these abilities so that you can help and heal others, which may be why you did come to this earth in the first place. So first off, I would say reach out to your guardian angel, ask for their help, ask for their guidance and their protection, because they are there to help you. They're there to assist you. You may have already felt too that you have a guardian angel, that you have someone looking over you to help you also heal, you know, ask for help healing. And I see with centering as well, I feel as though you may be in a time right now where, again, you're healing from something that has already kind of broken your heart. You're trying to start over, you're trying to start fresh with new relationships, and I feel like now is a time of centering and not a time of, you know, shutting down or closing yourself off. But again, I do feel like with the 9 of Wands, I feel that, you know, this is something you're going to overcome, you're going to grow from, if anything. And lastly, we have peace. You're going to feel peace after this centering and healing period. You know, you're going to be recentering yourself, and centering to me is aligning with your higher self, aligning with your true self, rather than feeling off balance or feeling you know, just ill at ease within yourself. You're centering, you're finding who you truly are, you're trusting in your intuition, and you're finding that balance again in your life. And that is truly what is going to help you to find peace of mind and to overcome this fear and move, and also to heal things, you know, to know that you won't have to be in this emotional state forever, that you're healing this, that you're moving forward, and you're finding inner peace. So group 4, that is going to do it for your reading. I really hope that these messages were helpful to you. If you did enjoy this reading, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below to let me know. And if you have not done so already, but you did enjoy this reading, please be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings, so you can join us for the entire 31 days of Halloween tarot pick a card readings that will be happening on my channel for the entire month of October. Last but not least, if you would like a personal reading from me, you can find my personal readings listed on my website, celestesimone.com, which is linked in the description box below. That is going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now.